Welcome. And today's topic is NodePort. So we search NodePort in ClearCoda document and we find that services page is open. Just Control F and press 3007. Sorry, one more zero and 7. Second enter and you will have a NodePort YAML file. So this is the file you can create NodePort. So keep it in mind, and now we'll discuss what the demo will do today. So today we will understand NodePort with the help of deployment. So we'll create backend deployment, and there two pod will be running because we will define replicas as two, one NodePort service and one front-end deployment which will have a single pod. So we'll fill the details here. So first we have to open ClearCoda, and there I need to create a backend deployment. So I will open a exam desktop. So your desktop will look like this exam desktop. I will open ClearCoda terminal, and here vi backend deployment.yaml. And we have to, so paste is not possible, so escape wq. I'll go to the editor terminal, here vi backend, and here I have to paste. So this is the simple deployment with the replicas of 2, and the label is app equal to backend. Here the selection and the latest, and here it is saying welcome from the host name. So whatever the pod name is the host name, and container port is 80. So I'll just wq and save. I'll create a service YAML file and backend pod so that I can apply in that terminal. So while practicing in ClearCoda, similar exam means in browser, so you need not to write this way. You can directly create there and apply there. So I'll copy and .yaml. So I'll paste this file and wq. This is also the simple file. Just curl image and sleep 600 seconds. So why this is because its pod is running till that time. So wq front end is created. Now we'll create a service. So I'll create a service via backend -svc.yaml. So I'll paste this file. Here port we have selected 30080. If you do not select this port, that will randomly choose from 3000 to 32 something, which is 326727 something. You can google it, but that was the range, so that will automatically done. But here we are specifically opening this port. And one more point, if there are two nodes, suppose this is a control plane, and so if you when the NodePort services is created and the port is open, then here 3008 port is open for this control plane, and whatever the plane. If there are 3 nodes, then all the 3 nodes that port will be open, and that is a security risk also. So anyway, we are just discussing the concept. So NodePort is, we have choose this NodePort. Now I'll escape and wq. So NodePort YAML file is also there. So one by one we'll apply this. So I'll come into the exam desktop. ls exam desktop is not available with you because it is the paid services. So ls, so you will find this 3 front end, back end, and services file. So I k apply -f backend deployment. So backend deployment is created. K get pods, or I always told you that, and first if you place -n, so you can write namespace, so it is very easy to use the tab. So here 2 pods are there. So I'll copy this. I think I'm not able to copy this pod. So anyway, I'll copy this. I'll have this 2 pod. I'll rrwgp is not visible, so I'll take this red color only, and this is tgkvb. So I'll create services k get svc, or I'll just -o wide so that IP is also visible. So 4 and 5 is the IP. So here 172.30.1.4 192.168.1.4, and this is 5. So NodePort service will create. So Control L and K apply hyphen f backend hyphen svc .yaml k get svc. So here NodePort services is created, and whenever you create NodePort, cluster IP services is automatically created. So this is the cluster IP. So 68 10 108 68 249 10 108 68 249, and port is 30080, and node port is 30080, and this is the cluster IP. Okay, great. Now we'll create a front-end deployment. K get pods, so 74 QRG, 74 QRG, sorry. So 74 QRG is the pod name, and what is the IP? So IP is 1.6. So IP is this is 1.6. So first we'll choose first scenario, we'll check this cluster IP, so some of the traffic sent to this and some of the traffic sent to this. So here is the internally access, and we'll check if it is externally accessible. Then from here, like this, from NodePort you will see. So here also we'll see load balancing via cluster IP. So first Control L, so K get pods. So here 3 pods. So I'll exit into the front end, and then here I will write BAC call services. So here you will see TGKWB, TGKVB, and once again here you will see RRWGP. So here some traffic sent to this, some traffic sent to this. So I want to do it automatically, means continuous. So I will write a while true semicolon do call hyphen s backend hyphen svc sleep, and that sleep for 1 second, so it will do thing very fast. So here you will see first RR TG RR and then TG. So it is cluster IP is doing well. So this scenario is done. First means from front end we are asking for the cluster IP, and then we are getting these 2 things. Now we'll outside. So what we'll do, K get svc, sorry, exit Control L, K get svc. So here 30080 is our port, and now I'll K get nodes. So there are 2 nodes. I'll get the IPs of that 2 nodes. So O wide. So here 130.1. So I'll copy, I'll minimize this, I'll open up Firefox. So HTTP, and here 30080. So you will find RRWGP. So if I refresh private mode, I will open HTTP 172.30.2.2://30080. Actually your browser is copy curl, so you will get that response. Here also you are seeing that but here some because of some browser that is it is remembering things. So because of some browser it is remembering the things, so it is means it is in the cache, so it is not able to give you the other otherwise if you see it in a terminal, so you will understand that it is changing. So load balancing is doing a look. Now you will see that it's changing. You will look, it's a first TG, and now it's actually you can do it with the shift this refresh button. So it is showing the means actually first with the help of NodePort service we are able to access with this node IP to 1.2. Here the node IP get nodes. So here you will see 1.2, here the control plane node, but we can do it with the node also, this node also, because this will open in all nodes. Look, it is changing, and it is opening on this port is open on every node, which is not good. So we have learned this NodePort services. So if we delete that any one pod also, but the things will same. So here if I log in into the front end pod and curl backend hyphen svc, and here I will write that while. So here I will write while true do curl hyphen s and backend hyphen svc sleep 1, and now done. So here I will delete this WP pod. So I will launch new instance and k delete k gate pods k delete backend k delete pods backend deploy rrgp. So terminal. So here you will see tg and then you will see new pod. This is the new pod is created. So and here if you see, so 78 you will see TGWBK and then 77855. This TG then 78. So this way things will go. So we can access via NodePort services. So I'll share this file. Just just play with it, and you can use NodePort services. So thank you so much for your love and support, and we soon create a we'll soon create a playlist where from level 0 to difficulties level will upload only command. There I will not explain anything, just question and answers for the practice session. So thank you. We'll soon start that series. Thank you so much. This series will go parallelly with that. Thanks.